So, our next review
You
of the day is
bet
going to
your
be
ass
for
I
the
do.
film Hurry Up Tomorrow here. Hurry Up Tomorrow is a movie here starring The Weeknd, Abel Tesfaye, as himself there. And it is directed by Trey Edward Schultz. Trey Edward Schultz, people might know he did the movie Waves, which I like quite a bit. He
Mhm,
did that. He did also It Comes at Night, which I liked as well there. Even
mhm.
though not shit came at night, you didn't find out what was it, what was the coming at night. You find out, but I thought it was solid. That was a solid movie here. And here it's kind of talking about in this film the weekend being on tour, dealing with the stress of that. He's under a lot of emotional distress because he had a relationship that fell out. We don't exactly know why that relationship fell
Mhm,
out. He just has a voicemail from
mhm.
his ex-girlfriend going like, "You're a piece of shit. You're
It's
worth."
like it's like every like, if you've ever had a toxic relationship, it's like that kind of voicemail that she left him, and this is, like, wrecking this man.
Yeah, I mean, she said even your mom would be disappointed in you. Like that probably really hit to the core. Like even your own mother wouldn't even like what you did to me. So you have that. Barry Keoghan is in this movie. He plays the manager
Hey,
of.
my guess is she left him that voicemail because she watched The Idol.
She was like, "Wow, you were so shitty in that. Even your own mother didn't even like you in Idol." But Barry Keoghan is his manager in this. You have Jenna Ortega in this, who plays a character named A- Anima.
It's like Anima.
Anima there, who is a girl with a dark past there who ends up meeting the weekend while he's on tour. Um, yeah, so this movie, there's been a lot of talk about it, particularly the weekend's acting in this, and how terrible it is there. I saw the Idol. Nick, you also saw the Idol there as well.
Bet
Um,
your ass I watched The Idol.
and yeah, and I thought he was very bad in that as well. And I thought, but I gave him some grace in Idol
Mhm,
because I thought, well, this is a bigger role than normally an
mhm,
act that requires a more acting level skill. Like maybe you have to work your way in, do some more smaller supporting roles because
mhm,
it's sometimes what musicians when they transition to acting do. Like they start off with like smaller supporting roles and then they
mhm,
do leading roles. Like Justin Timberlake, like Alpha Dogs or something like that. Like he had like a smaller supporting role in that, and then
mhm,
he started getting bigger roles. And sometimes it works really well. Musicians who transition into acting, like Janelle Monáe or Lady Gaga, people like that. That usually works there. So I thought, like, well, seems like a bigger role. Maybe if he takes a step back
mhm.
and does some smaller supporting stuff, maybe it'll work. But here, obviously, Hurry Up Tomorrow, he's the lead guy in this. Um, I think he's a little bit better in this than Idol because maybe
Eh.
he's playing himself, so he's not playing necessarily the character there that he is do, but I thought he's a little bit better in this. You giving me the Tim Robinson, you sure about that? But
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm giving you
really.
I'm giving you the You sure about that?
so I did think he's a
Yes.
little bit better here, but I'll give you guys pass around and get you guys thoughts. Nick, what are your thoughts on Hurry Up Tomorrow, man?
It was like, I was looking forward to this because I've heard all of the, how much people are tearing this movie apart because, it's like so bad. It's like it's like a freaking masturbatory passion project for just the weekend talking about how great he is. It's like how deep and emotionally rich a lot of his music is. Um and the biggest thing about this movie is for so much of it, it's just boring.
Until the last, like, 5 minutes.
Until like the last, I think, 30 minutes when you
Yeah,
get to the
the
dynamic
hotel.
between Jenna Ortega and
Yeah.
Abel, which that is some of the most entertaining bits in the movie. And honestly, because it's going viral online, so it's like she's kind of crazy. She like ties him up to the hotel bed and starts dancing to his music, which I don't know why the weekend's being such a little bitch in this scenario, because a lot of my dreams kind of start like that.
Yeah. This is
Well,
in the scene here. Everybody's really making fun of that I'm memeing, and I'll show this scene, and then I'll show the memes that people
please.
are
Do
doing
it.
with this scene right here. So yeah. Uh Here we go. So this is the scene he's arguing with Jenna Ortega there. They had a little bit of a
I love
falling
the quotes. The Weeknd acting.
out.
You able Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! What are you doing?
You hear people laughing. People giggling.
I knew it was coming, and I was still laughing because, as bad as this clip is, it's even funnier in context.
You able Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I have to go right now. I'm getting calls. I have to catch a flight. I'm on a tour. I'm trying to be fucking nice. You see, I'm trying to be nice right now, right? You're forcing me to be bad, but I'm actually doing a good thing. All right? So just chill the fuck out, and I gotta go.
And then this is
It's giving
Oscar
zesty.
worthy.
It's giving zesty Tommy Wiseau.
and then these are some of the memes here.
Oh my god.
Shut up! Like, shut up! Fuck! Leave me alone! Shut the fuck up!
Oh, the fucking teeth.
Shut up. I'm literally on tour. I'm being nice right now. This is me being nice. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I hope you able to shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Man, people say, man, he got them veneers. Got them veneers, man.
It's like almost those fucking fake teeth that Rami Malek had in Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like that
I was
levels
just
of
thinking that.
distracting. It's like that distracting.
Yeah. And I was like, man, when did he get that done? Because I did not remember him having that. I was like, when did that happen?
And I will give the movie this. The movie opens with the Weeknd basically at one of his concerts, and it's shot at least in an interesting way where it starts as this extended oneer with him backstage, and then it goes into the concert and him performing.
Yeah.
And that's at least a little kind of cool.
Thus, what'd you think about Hurry Up Tomorrow?
Oh man. Oh man. I love the Weeknd's music. I think he's an extremely talented performer. I think he's great in the genre that he's in. He's made some of the best, like almost like a new wave kind of Daft Punk as synth, mixed with like synth and soul. He's a great job, great job. But that brother just can't act. He can't do it. And he's trying so hard. Even on watching him, it's like you could have just taken brother, just take stills from when you interview, or just interview scenes and then just chop them up and just pretend there's a plot there. Because that'll be better acting from you than what you're trying to do here. But you know what? God bless you, because it's like a Tyler Perry movie. And it's glorious. If you want a new Tyler Perry joint, you add The Idol and now Hurry Up Tomorrow on your lists of just what am I watching? I can't stop laughing.
Yeah. I mean, so like Nick said, I mean, seems like a vanity project a little bit with the Weeknd.
You think?
Yeah. I mean,
this is meant to be a companion piece for the album Hurry Up Tomorrow, which I didn't hear it before I went to see the movie, but after I left, I had zero desire to check that album out. It was like, nah, it was like you're kind of off my Spotify for a little while.
Which I heard the album got good reviews. I think it got good reviews. I think people liked it. And I'm a fan of the Weeknd. I'm a fan of his music, like Dusk. I enjoy listening to him. I think he's got a great voice. I like, kind of like this dark pop that he does there in his music. And if you ever listen to his music, he has this persona of, like a lot of stories in his music. It's like he had these bad relationships and he's consumed by.
It's always about a bad relationship. That
like,
brother can't pick anyone.
I mean, he's consumed by bad relationships and drugs and partying.
It was like, bruh, maybe you're the problem.
Yeah, maybe you're the issue. Maybe you need to get off Xanax. Maybe get your priorities straight. Diet a bit more. Also, look up when people are talking to you, or look up when you're speaking. Give eye contact. That might help you a bit more instead of whatever the hell you do with your phone and whatever you do looking down, looking around. Come on, man.
So that's kind of the thing he does in his music, and he tries to translate that to on screen and to do that, and it just doesn't really work. And
It has all of the same energy of like Zack Snyder when he was adapting DC. It was like every character is like very dark and edgy, and that's why it's good.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
look how edgy and alone and I am.
Yeah. And then he has these characters like Barry Keoghan in here, who seems like he's only there
Oh
to
Lord.
just suck off the weekend. Like, man, you're a god and you're a legend, and look at these people, they love you, and look how
What
you
a
make
waste
them
of a great
No,
actor.
Yeah.
feel.
It was like
Uh,
it feels like because this movie it wrapped production back in 2023, so this was like on the shelf for a while,
That makes a lot of
and
sense.
oh,
and it kind of feels like this was probably shot back when Keoghan was dating Sabrina Carpenter, and he like did this as a favor.
oh, are
Oh.
they friends? Are Abel and Sabrina Carpenter friends or something?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, you're just saying because I don't know. She does music. He does
Fuck
music.
if I know, dude.
He does music. Okay. But yeah, I mean, so you have that going on, like these two characters who seem like just are there to hype up him, and maybe they're supposed to represent this manifestation of his own ego and pride, and you're trying to
Yeah, but
translate that.
in order for something like that to work, and watching this movie, it brought to mind so many other like bad and good music biopics, like stuff like Rocket Man, or stuff like Better Man, or even recently with a Complete Unknown, where those movies have a self-awareness of their subject matter that as life-changing as a lot of their music is, at least with Rocket Man and with a Better Man, the Elton John and Robin Williams movies respectively, those people both have enough of self-awareness to know that it's like, I'm not making this movie just to make myself look like a god. It's actually talking about a lot of the personal issues, then not afraid to make them look like the asshole in a lot of their lives. With this, The Weeknd is just, you ever see that interview of Marilyn Manson talking
That
about
is the
how
perfect gift.
he got
That is the perfect gift right there.
How he got his ribs removed so he could like suck himself off.
Oh my god.
That's what this movie feels like.
Yeah, I'm a sad boy. Listen to my music, which is a lot of his persona. Which is, again, he makes a lot of really good R&B, a lot of good R&B synth or soul synth. It's really good. He's genuinely a talented guy. He's a good pop synth. He's an incredibly talented artist. But this felt more like, do you remember the old the relatively recent newer Tupac movie they tried to do about Tupac's life? And that opportunity,
All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, All Eyes on Me. This movie kept reminding me of that in the bad, like, where you're like, well, at least with Eyes on Me, you got like a really good lookalike actor to Tupac, and then you just ruined it by having a really bad script and no money and just no cinematography and just screwing it all up. I could have nice things to say about Eyes on Me, at least try. It felt like all right, maybe you want to have someone else play you if you can't play yourself, my guy, because every second of this movie, he's just like such a with the feeling of like, oh, eyes on me. Woe is me. I got this. I have
It was like, oh no, I'm one of the like most famous people on earth. So many people are like blowing up my phone and trying to party with me. Oh no, it's so
I don't know
awful.
if I want to
It's
do
like,
anything.
give me that shit then.
Come on, man.
If it sucks so much, help a brother out.
Yeah, please, come on. Divvy it up a little bit. Help us out.
So
come on, man.
It's just,
hook me up.
I mean, I don't know if these moments are supposed to be intentionally funny in the movie. Like this scene where Ortega's breaking down his songs to him. Like
that's funny. That was the funniest shit.
That is the funniest. It's her giving the American Psycho breakdown of his music.
It felt like that. If she took an axe out of nowhere and just killed him right then and there, I'd have been like, this movie's a 10 out of 10.
It's like, bravo, encore. Also, Also, if like any of you walk in on a situation where I'm in that place, turn around and walk right back the fuck where you came from.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, it's- yeah. I mean, this is definitely, I think, one of the worst movies of the year.
It's no question.
It's one of that, and I can only imagine. I mean, like I said, I like the director when he did with Waves, but I think it's maybe
Mhm.
the same situation as what happened with Idol, where people followed the whole production of that show. Was like the Weekend kind of came on and kind of did his own thing and brought in Sam Levinson and kind of restructured the whole thing and changed kind of what it initially was, and maybe it's like Trey Edward Schultz was just kind of like, listen, you just point and shoot. Like this is my vision. This is what I want to do. This is my project and you're just here to point and shoot. So maybe I think that's what it was with this situation. Um,
Oh yeah,
and
he was we got you for some money. You wanted an opportunity. You haven't made a movie, really a big movie since Waves, and that was 2019.
yeah,
How about hurry up tomorrow?
yeah, and
Okay.
and it just feels like a long extended music video.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
it's not really much of a plot in this. It's aimless. Um, at least with a music video, you have lyrics to accompany it, so you can kind of even with because it's very vague about characters and their motivations and their dynamics. Like Jenna Ortega's character, the way her character opens up, it's like, what is even her character? Like, what is she running away
Yeah.
from? Who is she? Like, it's so vague and
Like
so kind of
she acts like she worships him. Like he is a god among men.
yeah, and it's like you didn't even get a sense, like even before she went to that concert. It's like so like, what is like who is she? Like why? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it works
Yeah,
in a music video.
she has no defined character besides she really likes the Weeknd's music, which doesn't even really play into it until they interact with each other.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There's no build up to it. There's no real it focuses on completely different aspects, and then certain situations happen where you're like, and he takes it really well. Oh, this thing got burnt down. Oh well, I guess I'll just move on. Like,
It's like,
my dude, I'd be way more cautious
I
after what
crashed.
just happened.
I just had a crash out. Just hung out with this chick. Better go back on tour. Time to go back to work.
Yeah, man. And she's like dancing to your music. You're in the middle of a hotel room, whatever. No one knows where you are right now, and you're just kind of like wherever you're like, and you're just she somehow got backstage and just all that situation. You're like, what? What?
So for me, I'd give this. What I want to give it? Should I give it a waste of fucking film or should I give it a burn it?
You
Uh,
you do whatever feels good, brother.
I like some of the concert scenes, like the way those were shot looked good, and
Sure.
it does have some of his music, and I do like his music in it.
They could release parts of this
I
film
also,
as a
you know what?
music video,
I
and it would do
also,
better.
you know what? I also have Spotify. I can just listen to his music.
Yep.
True. Uh, I'd give it a burn it. Fuck it. I'll just give
All
it.
right.
I'd give it a burn it. What about you there, Nick?
Oh, damn. I was looking forward to this, just to roast this movie because I like bad movies when they're entertaining or when
Mhm.
they are, made with such a level of sincerity of like everybody behind the camera knows that thinks that this movie is something special. And that is the charm for a lot of movies that end up being, bad. With here, it feels like the Weeknd did exactly what he did with the Idol, where he took it over and made it all about him. But they didn't have a story interesting enough to carry a feature length film. Besides the few moments you have between him and Jenna Ortega towards the end of this, which are entertaining, but worth an hour and like 40 some minutes of this movie.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Mm.
Hell no. No, fuck this movie.
Waste of fucking film.
Waste of fucking film. It's like the entire like conceit of this is just so vain and so like so intent on this movie is just an hour and 40 some minutes of first world problems that the Weeknd has and him crashing out over it. It's like, get fucked, dude.
Dust. What about you? You gonna follow that? Waste of fucking film.
Uh it's this is the kind of movie that if someone's gonna crash on, I'm glad we got it on film. and it warms the cockles of my heart to see. And it warms the cockles of my heart to know that they can still make movies like this. There's still plenty of narcissists that can make movies like this, and that will be memed to eternity. But people, there's no reason to see this in theaters. There's no reason to see this on streaming. There's no reason to see this unless you've got a beer in hand or some hard stuff, some buddies, and you're ready for a laugh. And even then, you could chop up this movie for just the best parts and watch that shit on YouTube. You don't need to see any of this. This thing's a waste of fucking film. But I had fun. I had fun.
Yeah, I will not deny that this movie is one of the worst I've seen this year, but I had a damn good time towards the third act of it.
Yeah. But it took so long to get to that point.
And it feels like it takes long.
It does.
Which is the other thing.
So it was killing the vibe. It was starting to kill a vibe, and then we got Jenny Ortega dancing to his music, and I'm like, oh, we going somewhere? Okay,
I'm in.
All right, I'm in. I'm locked in. Let's go. And it did not disappoint from then on, and how crazy stupid it went in that direction. That was the Tyler Perry part. That was the oh my god, acrimony, not acrimony,
Acrimony.
Acrimony, yeah, acrimony. That was like acrimony. You got the red lights, you got the crazy vibes, you got the narcissistic angle to it. It's just like, let's go.
I did hate that ending. That ending was, yeah.
Oh, it's stupid.
I did it. Well, man, I'll give it a waste of fucking film. I did hate
I was rolling.
Because I hated that. That ended really.
I was rolling my eyes when the movie starts because that very cool oneer that I mentioned that I gave some praise for. The movie starts with like this very long sequence of him just looking into the camera, just doing this. And that goes on for like a minute.
It does.
He's doing some vocal training, man. That's how artists get ready, man. You don't want to see that insight.
I don't need to see all that.
You can show me 15 seconds. That's good. Do 10 to 15 seconds. I don't need a full minute of that crap.
He's trying to take you in his world, man. He's trying to show you that.
It's like
man.
he forgot where his mark was.
That's a very good point. He probably did, and they just ran with it.
For the next part of the oneer.
And cut.
Weeknd's trying to take you into his world, and you just won't accept him. That's your problem, man. That's your problem, man.
I don't need to go into his world. I listen to his music.
It's fine. But Hunter, he asked if the score was good cinematography, boobs. I'll give this. The cinematography is fine. It's not
very
bad.
Pretty.
It's the best part of it because he had a director who has actually directed some decent stuff. Mm-hmm. But this was definitely The Weeknd showed up, took over, and this is my thing now. Man, is like, but there's really no boobs. You see some Jenny Ortega cleavage, but I mean that's fine. But if there was more of this, I would have been all over this because this is just ridiculous. Don't act like you're not interested, Weeknd. Don't act like you're not interested.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's trying so hard.
Oh no, the horror.
She's trying so hard.
Oh no.
And I like this. It's a good song, but
oh, it's a great song.
Oh yeah.
Even the second song they play in this.
Oh Jesus, man.
Jenny Ortega, why are you dancing seductively around me?
And the teeth, man.
The horror.
Those teeth, man. Oh
no, the horror. Man. Jenny Ortega's trying to seduce me. Oh no,
God,
how will I survive?
So Hunter from the Real Pineapple. Hey, how's it going there, Hunter? Real Pineapple, great show, great guy. He says, "Oh God, you're comparing it to Tyler Perry. Cool. I'll just put it on my worst of list now." Wow, Josh hated it that much. LOL. The PR person. I work with the guy to sign Weeknd poster, the premiere.
She threw it away
because she hated it.
I would have kept that. No, that's such a waste. I would have had that laminated on my wall.
Inspire confidence.
If I got a signature from Tyler Perry for one of his movies, I would frame that shit for the end of time. Firstly, just be happy to shake that man's hand for the amount of money that man's made on making the same movie every single time.
You realize shaking his hand doesn't give you any of that money, right?
You can't tell me that. You can't take away that from me. You can't take that from me. A man's allowed to dream. A man's allowed to dream. Maybe it'll be like Thunderstruck or those other old Disney movies. If I shake his hand, I get his powers.
You start making shitty.
I start making shitty, but I make a lot of money. Start the chitlin circuit.
No. Then you start looking at yourself in the mirror the way the Weeknd does at the end of this movie.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's your little monkey's paw wish.
That's true.
Man.
Oh my kid! Oh my god, Hunter! Damn, that's harsh.
So, waste of fucking films all around for
all around, baby. Is this the first?
What,
I
this
think
year?
it might be.
It might be the first ever, but it's definitely the first time this year.